And pause at the 45-second mark. It's the game versus Henmore. And I'm Tenderly, by the way. So, yes, I used like 3 AKAs just to do this one game, or this one audio, but yeah, I'm an account whore. So this game is going to be a little different in terms of creating an advantage. And really, I create an advantage with my hero selection. And you may think that's really, wow, I was going to say bonkers. I haven't used that word in a while, actually. But you may think it's a little odd and unorthodox, but it works for me. So let's get this unpaused as soon as possible. From the 45-second mark, unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. Alright. So, yeah, sorry, my disk space is running low, and recording just makes it worse. So, anywho, in this game I'm actually going to do a different hero combo, and the reason I do a different hero combo is because I hate the standard, I really do, and this works way better for me. And you'll notice I'm going Shadow Hunter. Hold on. I built a Farseer by accident. Tauren Chieftain. Okay, my hero's going to be a little late this game. And I figured I'd work with that. Just because of me being an idiot. And I was just kind of screwing around this game, I think. So, yes. I do go the Shadow Hunter, and the only thing that this does early game is if he harasses me, it becomes a little more difficult for me to fend off, and creeping is a little more difficult compared to the Blade Master, unless I decide to go Hex first, which I never do. In fact, I go Wards first, and I said in one audio that this is a really bad idea, and it actually kind of is. So, don't do exactly as I do. Do what works for you. Huh, that kind of rhymed. Anyways, this game, what I do to win is I'm basically going Shadow Hunter. And then I'm going to be going Panda second and doing the standard, I guess. The guy I'm playing is actually pretty good, and if you actually can't scout your opponent early game, or if he's cross-map, you should actually do what he's doing, which is creep the nulls ASAP. And it just gives you an almost level 2, and it gives you a bit of an advantage. So, as you see, I go Wards. This isn't the first time I used the strategy. I actually used it a couple times before, so it's pretty new to me, and I haven't actually figured everything out, but it works for me. So I figured I'd do that. I figured I'd do this audio, actually, which is more what I was saying. I do have an awesome Orc versus Human strategy that no one's ever seen before, unless you're on staff, which then you have special privileges anyways. So I go, and I'm just trying to scout out, actually, because I can't really do any more creeping. I need another grunt. So I'm just kind of scouting him out. And I'm like, oh, there he is. And he's already started his tech. His tech is a little late. I noticed that because of the Voodoo Lounge. And I decided to go back to creeping. And I'm not going to creep near my base, because obviously his Blade Master could creepjack me, because he's kind of expecting me to creep near my base. So this is kind of an advantage that I seek to gain, is creeping far away from my base is a little risky for my base, but it kind of makes it a little less risky for me to be able to get level 2/3. So that was my thought there. And I don't actually go Hex this game. I'm just going to throw that out there. It makes it a little, like, way more difficult early game, but yeah, I go Wards and Healing Wave, and that's just how I roll. So, more creeping on my behalf. And the reason that this strategy works a little better than the Blade Master for me is not only I'm not a very good Blade Master user compared to most people out there, and the fact that I don't like the Blade Master, but because a lot of people will go Shadow Hunter anyways, and if you go Wards, you're actually gaining a little bit more of an advantage for the 50 food fights than the small fights. But really, you gain that damage output for the big fights, and then I was going to go Panda second, which is just good, because once he hits level 3, it's pretty much GG. That was a really nice creep snag by me. Really stupid, because I lose the grunts, but it was a cool move. And once again, risks for advantages. Of course, pros take a lot smaller risks and more calculated risks. Nice critical strike, I guess. Kind of lucky. I would have gotten the healing wave off otherwise. But whatevs. So you'll notice I'm kind of in a bad spot. He's actually got an extra grunt on me. But I do have the wards, so it's not that bad. I do have room for another healing wave, I believe. Wait for it. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, it's 90 for healing wave. What am I thinking? I'm not. So I'm basically using my wards as actually like static defense for my base, and his hero gets a little low, which is what I decided to focus, because it gets him out of there. And this is a little shoutcasty, but I don't really know what else to say at this point. Really, the reason that this works better than the Blade Master is the Blade Master is just damage output and hero focus. And teamed with the Shadow Hunter, it's basically hero focus with a little bit of meat shield with huge damage output. But I figure Breath of Fire is bigger damage output than what he's doing. And I don't know why it took me so long to actually get the panda. But whatever. Oh, it's because I was thinking of trying to go Pit Lord this game. Bad idea, by the way. It doesn't work very well. It does if he has no idea what he's doing, though. I mean, I got it to work, and I'm like, oh, sweet, I should probably do this instead of the panda. And then it didn't really work out. So you'll notice that I'm creeping this out. I'm actually going to try and get level 3 in this case. And this is very risky for me to creep, especially without Hex, because he's going to have all the bloodlusted crap, and I'm going to be screwed. And it gets even worse because he's going to creep jack me. So you'll see me make the best of a terrible situation. Let's see. I'm not level 3 yet. I do get another Boots of Speed. Oh no, I got the Talisman of Evasion, which was nice. But here he goes to creep jack. I don't TP. This is probably my bad idea. I do go Drunken Haze, but that's just because if I want to run, it makes it way easier because it slows him down and he misses, so that goes in my advantage. Which is why I don't go Breath of Fire first. He did go Hex. I'm running. Let's see. Oh, I missed the creep kill. It's too bad. But I'm going to end up losing, I think, 2 grunts and a raider. Yeah, I think I lose this other grunt too. Oh, I end up